Next up is appearances by local citizens. Eric.
Oh yeah, I forgot about this. Give me 1 second. I want to my timer on here, doing something. Yeah, I am. Speaking of the coronavirus, just for the hell of it, I did some research this morning. You know, I was seeing what the developers are doing about it. You know, because it's going to get bad. And one of the things is, and it's happening now, is people are not going to want to go to gatherings. If someone in this town were to get the coronavirus, you wouldn't want to go nowhere. You know what I mean? Without really being afraid. You know what I mean? Without thinking it all the time. Whole schools are shut down on the West Coast where it's a little worse. So I checked it out, you know, and I said, what's going on? Sure enough, there it was, coronavirus. Developers are tackling coronavirus. And what they're doing is they're creating ways to have online meetings effectively, you know. So I saw one, and I said, this is the one. I couldn't believe it. I've got the foundation and all the components to do it. You know, I said, yeah, this is good. And coincidentally, it can be done on cell phones, you know what I mean? Or PCs. And so it can be done anywhere. It can be anywhere, as long as you got your phone and a connection. And how it works is you get 5 streams. And that would be perfect for here. Because I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and a person that might be addressing the meeting. You know what I mean? This would all show up on the phone. And you could participate. Everyone can participate. It only goes as far as 5, but it can include 50 other people who can respond with text and or voice. So it could actually, you could pull a meeting off like this. Everyone at home. It's very simple. No learning curve. No purchase of equipment necessary. It all can be done with apps on a phone. And the learning curve, minimal. It could be done absolutely seamless. I'm going to check it out this month. I'm going to do a test on it this month. I'm not saying, you know, the online thing is going to take over anyway. I'll be honest with you, you know, just what I'm doing, you know, I'm getting, every month, 20 to 30 people watch the select board meeting. That's 20 to 30 people. How many people we got here today? 3? I mean, it does work. I mean, and it's going there, and it's gonna be more of a virtual world than ever until they come up with a vaccine. This could work.
I have a question for you, Barry. Those 20 or 30 people, do you know for a fact that they are Newport Center residents?
Absolutely. I have a group. I have a group, right?
Well, I'm just asking. I
Yeah,
don't know.
I'm trying to explain, you know, clarify a little more. I have a group called TownNewport, right? A Facebook group.
Yeah, I know.
And I make sure that everyone, with the exception of like the reporter from, I forget, Channel C, whatever. And, you know, a couple of people that, you know, Vincent Aluzzi is a friend, and he checks in and checks stuff out. He's interested. Those are the only people that are not residents. And I don't, if anyone wants to join the group, I just tell them, you know, if you're not a resident, because I figured just keep it so, you know, it's so people that can, I mean, there's 65 people, 20 to 30 participate, and I don't know what the other people do. Maybe there are a lot of older people, like me, older even, and, you know, they have Facebooks, and Facebook is a common denominator. So if we ever needed to have virtual meetings, I've already got 65 people. You know, if you expanded on that, you could actually do it easily. So you know, just on your cell phone, they had a picture. It's, you know, you'd have 5 little video streams, and then on a PC, it's divided up like the top of the screen would be for Steve, the leader, or whatever, and then you'd have 4 video streams there. They'd all talk at once or together. You know, it'd still be, you keep it in order and everything. It's just for the future, and for me, I'm a sucker for new things and new and new technological advances and stuff, and that's it. One more thing too, I'm going a little forward with the website. I know you're gonna build a website soon, but I'm sure that you're gonna cover a lot of stuff that I don't cover. I could probably participate in ways if you wanted to save money, but go ahead and do the website. I wish you luck, and you'll learn something. It's about time you got a little technical, Denise, You'll have to learn simply because you're gonna have to communicate. You are the one that's gonna communicate, right? With the person who builds the website?
Yes.
Well, you'll be a learning experience for sure. And the websites are highly complex nowadays. They're very complex, and you wind up learning terminology and how things work, because they're gonna be asking you, would you like, this and that, and you won't even know what the hell they're talking about, but you'll learn quick enough. Anyway, good luck on that, and I'm doing one more thing, and I'll tell you, I didn't do much with the website last year, and then, last week I was trying to write some code for my own website, and I said, let me see, how do I style some text, the color and I go semicolon, go here, dot. Oh, I couldn't remember. I said, and I have my own website to do it all the time. It's all music, and so I want to keep in shape. Basically, one of the reasons I did this website was because I used to build websites for people. I did a lot of them. When I stopped doing it because I didn't want it anymore, I needed to keep the codes and all the thing in my mind. So I figured if I do the town website, I'll stay in shape. So I'm out of shape now. I'm going to get in shape. What I'm going to do is I've been thinking about this for a long time, and I finally got all the details. Is I'm going to do video minutes. So in other words, I found an easy way to do it. So the video is going to have, for each agenda, it will be a link that goes directly to that part of the video exclusively. So if you have Newport Ambulance, you hit the button. If he's there for 5 minutes, you get a 5-minute video. Because a 1-hour video, no one's going to sit there for 1 hour. I wouldn't. And I did this for the Secretary of State. I did a segmented thing for their open meeting laws. They loved it. You know what I mean? Because I did it from what's that town down south? I forget. I used one of their videos they were at, and I cut it into segments. And there was 12 segments. Each segment of the open meeting law is specifically there, because the video is 2 hours long. No one's going to listen for 2 hours. Anyway, this will be great, because sometimes, I'll be honest with you, when I'm listening to some of the things you discuss, you blow through it pretty quick, and I don't get a chance to ask questions, or I don't even get a chance to absorb what actually was talked about. This will give people, including myself, you go back and you say, what did they say about Newport Ambulance? I heard something. And then you'll be able to brush up on what, what happened there, and come and ask a question about it. So I think that's, I'm looking forward to that. It starts, I've already done, and then of course the other thing I cover is the payables, which goes out every month, and everyone loves that. And even though the website hasn't been done, I checked it out about in the first week. There was 50 people that looked at the website. It does get traffic still. When I start working on it again, it'll get a lot more traffic, because I'm putting stuff on there that people want to see, and that's one thing you're going to have to think about, Denise, is engagement. You build a website that nobody shows up at, then you built it for nothing. And so you kind of got to keep track of that, and you got to get content there that will be desirable, because if you're building a website, you are competing with every other website in the universe, because everybody surfs, right? Their time for surfing is limited to what? So are they going to come to your website, or are they going to go shopping, or read Facebook, or and it's just divided up, and that's the way it works. But I'm just telling you that for the hell of it. I'm done, and good luck with your website.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks.
Someone lost a keychain here.
Thanks.
All right, Newport Ambulance isn't here, but Tom's here. We'll just move that section. Is that okay?
That's fine.
Oh. Do that. What'd you think of our
The meeting?
town meeting.
That was the first one I've ever attended, to be honest. It was interesting to say the least. Yeah, people had some strong arguments in certain topics. Definitely attend again, that's for sure.
Pretty much the same, been that way for what, 100 years?
There used to be more people.
Oh, yeah, there used to be a lot more people.
Yeah.
Next year, we're gonna get a rumor started that we're gonna buy a new grader or something, and we gotta get it from the town, we'll get a lot more people there. You tell them you're gonna have to spend 300,000, they might show up. Just don't bring it up. It's just, cause that's what it used to be.
Oh, yeah.
Before we started paying for our equipment, when you had to buy a piece of equipment, everybody came because that was a big item.
Everybody
It
wants
was
to
a big, big item. We used to get a lot of people because of that. Now we don't.
Well,
I don't know. I just,
Well,
Troy had 20 people. They started it, they were done in a little over an hour, and they had about 20 people.
Wow.
Theirs is during the day. Coventry had a lot, but they had a lot of hot issues,
Howard
that's
had more
why.
than-
you know, we have a big budget for,
Yeah.
you know, we had the first ballot we had was 56 people. I was keeping track. The second was 52, and the last one was 40.
Yep.
So, of when we did the paper ballot.
Yeah.
It's sad, you know, sad.
so what was the total number of attendees at the town meeting?
It was probably.
I'd say 70 people
Yeah.
there,
Yeah.
total,
At the most, at the most.
Yeah.
at the most.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Out of 1,200 registered.
There was only
Yeah.
327, you said, that voted
On the
on the
primary.
presidential ballot.
257.
257.
257.
257.
That's it?
Yeah.
And that's
Out
what,
of 1,200.
1,200
Oh,
plus
that's
residents in
shameful.
town. I mean, it's
Yeah,
sad. It's very
That's
sad.
sad.
How
And
how did we solve that?
And they had 12 hours to do it. You know, I mean, it's, I don't
That's, to me, that's shameful. That should have been the most important thing.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, absolutely.
Okay, we're kind of
Yeah,
sliding
yeah, we gotta
off
wait a
of
minute.
this
Anyway,
thing here.
It's okay. So yeah, is that gonna be able to be brought to a vote tonight, or?
Excuse me. Hello?
There was a lot of hands that went up with
I-
it yesterday.
I don't know as if there's enough interest to bring it to a vote. I don't know. It's,
All the surrounding towns are doing it.
I know.
Yeah, Derby didn't do it though.
Derby did end up doing it. Derby's got it, Holland.
I read the paper, I thought that Derby didn't do it.
Lowell just did it, and Eden just did it as well this
Yeah.
week.
They
I'm
changed the
against it.
language.
Oh, that's it, they
Derby.
changed the
Yeah,
language,
yeah,
that's
they
right.
switched it up a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm against it. It's not legal.
No, it's
I
not,
don't like it.
it's not a
It's-
a
It's
binding
not.
thing.
I'm against it. I was from the minute I heard it.
And
But
that-
not that I.
and that's what
it's-
we're hearing, is we've got a
That's not-
segment, I had a lady
It's not
after,
based on what I
came up
say.
came up to me and
My
she
opinion.
was,
But nobody understands that, it's just, it's symbolic, and it's
Right.
actually standing up.
You know,
Yeah, it's actually standing up for your constitutional rights.
Yeah.
I myself,
Symbolism is.
I like what Dwight had to say. Did you? I don't know if you remember that. That was pretty. I
liked
copied
it
down
too.
some of the things he said, and I really agree with everything he said. He said merely symbolic. A lot of really bad things happen in history having to do around symbolism. And he said, I'm kind of wary when you discount what the effect is. We don't really understand what the effect can be until something happens with symbolism. May create reasons so nefarious and wicked things, criminal activity can happen. And, you know, in this case, and personally, I'll add to my own
So-
thing, is there's not really a problem. You know, I mean, I don't think we have a problem. The NRA, you can't get by them. It's like a problem that doesn't exist. We had a president, we had 12 babies get butchered, and with that, they still couldn't change the laws for guns. So what are we doing here? I mean...
So you're just gonna let them step all over your constitutional right? Let them come in and make laws about your Second Amendment?
How
I'm
do
all
you-
for
how
it.
can
I'm
you
all for
change
it.
it?
I
It's not
think,
even legal. You can't
there should
do-
be, there should be some
You
laws
can't
changed.
legally
I'm
do
all
a
for
damn
it.
thing.
You know, it's too loose, too
You
many
can't
people
do
getting
anything
killed
but
every day.
this.
It should be modified, and, you know, like, one of
No,
the
he's-
issues that
he
you...
wants-
it's for the town website, did you
Only one bid.
get, okay?
I mean, it's from a company called, Kevico. They're out of Fairfield.
Can I look over?
They,
Look over, see what's going on?
Yep.
You can
I'm
have
just
copies of that after we're done with it.
Yeah, I'd like to have that.
They do Derby's website, Danville, Cabot.
Mhm.
They've gotten great reviews.
Have you met with the person?
Nope, I just talked to this guy, Vanetta, talked to a lady actually,
Okay.
and she said that after town meeting, I could give her a call.
Can I just take one?
Yeah, you want a copy of it?
No.
I'd like a copy when you get a chance.
Okay.
I'm just curious, what exactly they're gonna do.
I talked to Derby. Derby's very, very happy with him.
I see it.
Yeah, I know.
Finish?
Yeah, let me just make you a copy. You can have
You
it.
leaving, Mike?
Yes, I am.
See you
Thanks,
Monday.
Mike.
Have a good
Monday.
night. All on Ernest at the door. Yeah. Come see you.
In our folk,
Almost wine
just
time.
to interject, and I understand your focus for your
And a wine.
website.
I'll take
Our
the
focus for our website is more of just, it's there as an informational thing for the people. If they want to go to it, fine. If they don't, fine. I'm not in competition with other websites to get traffic to come here. We're not selling anything.
Nope.
It's just, it's an informational thing. It's here. If you want to use it, good. If you don't, that's fine too.
Right, the whole point of, at least
Takes
in.
credit cards.
Right, it takes credit card, right. The only way that people can pay their taxes online, like they can call me and give me their credit card number, but they will be able to actually go to our website, like they do in Troy, or North Troy, or Jay. They go onto their website, click on Municipay, which is where we get them, and actually pay their credit card right online from the website. You know, another important
Well, so
thing.
they're just gonna, you're gonna set up a,
It's gonna look a lot like Derby's or Danville's.
yeah.
Yeah, and, you know, it'll have like the zoning permit will be on
And I
there.
There's no,
You know, the thing is
when
about,
they use their credit card, it's no cost to us.
No, well, there's a
It's
credit
a cost to them, no
card.
cost to us.
them because like with PayPal, people pay with PayPal, they take theirs off and you get less. I just wanna be sure that doesn't happen.
No.
that
That's
happens
a,
all the time. There's
No.
always a fee.
No, what
Always.
happens is they charge 2.6%.
There you go.
And the fee goes to the credit card
Right,
company,
okay.
not to us. But in this one instance, one guy had,
Well, as long as we don't
No.
lose money.
we don't.
Okay.
no,
It does
no,
not cost
That's-
us.
doesn't cost us anything. No.
And they're aware of if you're, it's like Vermont Electric Co-op, you can go online and pay your light bill.
Right.
But it's your light bill plus the credit card
So,
fee
okay.
is what's gonna get charged to you.
Okay.
Yep, and that's how
Well,
it,
the
but
charge gets charged. I did this for 10 years.
not to us.
No,
to the
no,
consumer.
no, when you.
Well, that's what I was asking,
It's
as long as
gonna-
we didn't get charged
Right.
for it.
Right, you get your full amount of money, but there is a
Right.
fee going out, you
Yep,
know?
2.6%.
Well, with
in our case.
PayPal, it
Right,
doesn't
yeah.
work that way.
No,
You pay your bill, they take theirs out, and you get what's left.
right, right.
I didn't know that until the other day, someone was telling me that. I was, really?
Um,
I've never used it, never would, but
But I
it's
tell you
just,
what, when PayPal, when something goes wrong,
Oh, they're there.
Yep.
they get your money back. No one gets away with any crap,
Yeah.
and they have a system.
They're right
It's
on
like,
it.
it's like insurance.
I've
It's
heard
worth
that.
every penny.
Yeah.
yeah.
I've got things back that people refuse to give me and they didn't work or something. PayPal checks it out, bingo, your money comes back.
Yep, I've heard that.
It's,
So, money was approved at town meeting,
Mhm.
and so, and one bid, I make a motion that we,
Are you happy with it, Denise?
I'm very happy. I've talked a lot to Derby.
Okay.
They will help us, like, let's say we want to add something to it. And we can, they'll do it for us, I can do it. They'll teach me how to do it. They taught one girl in the Derby office. She can upload a bunch of stuff like, you know, the minutes and the agenda and all that sort of stuff. And then we can add things as we need it. Like, let's say in January, we could put dog license and due April 1st, you know, just bullet points. Voting will be at the town clerk's office.
Yep.
And
Well, as
they,
long as you're happy, with it,
Yeah.
just like with Fred and Mike, when we ask them what they want, it's what you want.
I am
And
happy.
that's
Just the little bit that I talked to them, they seemed
$20
very
or
nice.
$500.
Yeah, very, very decent.
what- So you made the motion or making it?
you want to?
Go ahead.
I need the name of that. I make a motion that we award the
Website.
website bid for the town to Kevvaco, Kevaco,